E aí pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui é o Master e no vídeo de hoje vamos continuar a nossa série de Ace Combat 7 aqui, exatamente de onde a gente parou no último vídeo. E é isso aí, cara, parece que nós tentamos defender aí o suposto ex-presidente Harlem, que era um presidente foda da nossa nação, de onde o nosso protagonista está. E, bem, eu sei que não foi ele, mas todo mundo especulou que fomos nós que derrubamos o presidente aí. E provavelmente a gente será preso. E vamos ver como que vai ser o desfecho dessa história aí. Se você gosta de Ace Combat, gosta de gameplay, aqui no meu canal é um canal focado em gameplay. Se vocês puderem deixar o seu like para dar aquela força, eu agradeço muito. Então é isso, já enrolei demais. Bora lá, né, véi? Nova recompensa, você tem uma ou mais skins disponíveis para Mirage 2000-5. Ótimo, perfeito. E é isso, se vocês puderem se inscrever no canal também, antes aqui de eu clicar em próxima missão, vou pedir para você que está chegando aqui no meu canal, se você quiser se inscrever, quiser dar uma ajuda para um youtuber que está tentando crescer aqui, sou iniciante, meus vídeos não são lá essas coisas, mas a gente tenta, né? Então é isso aí, bora lá, mano, próxima missão, partiu! Vamos ver o que aconteceu, né, velho?
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Usea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago.
É, a gente foi preso
Get
mesmo.
this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Usea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
É, ela tá muito nervosa, né, velho? E a gente foi preso mesmo. A corte marcial aí decidiu que a gente tem que ser preso. Tá bom, né, velho?
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial.
É, mano.
He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger, Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack. Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual.
Nossa.
I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Better than solitary. Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers, but what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Tá, pelo que eu entendi, a gente agora tá preso sob uma corte marcial, a gente tá numa base falsa que sofre ataque direto e agora a gente tem que distrair o povo, mano. Caramba. Ok. Vamos iniciar a missão. Como eu falei, a gente vai testando cada nave por missão. A gente já testou essa daqui, né? Agora vamos testar essa daqui. XFA-27. Depois a gente vai aí testando as outras, beleza? Então vamos lá, CFA-27. Isso mesmo. Vamos escolher uma arma aqui. Legal essa. Vamos escolher essa daqui. Bora lá, né, velho? Vamos ver o que vai acontecer agora. Caramba, fomos condenados, hein? E eu tenho certeza que não foi a gente que derrubou o cara. Se vocês prestarem bem atenção, foi ele que se matou. Pô, foda, velho.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Pô, a minha aeronave é a mais foda que tem aqui, né?
Spare
Padrão.
15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Woohoo! My blood's boiling!
Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back.
If he makes it back.
When you land your asses.
Caramba, já vi que um já vai pra solitária, velho.
Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Olha aqui os aviões, mano.
Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway.
E os bichos estão atirando em mim, velho.
You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot
Aí,
down.
mano, os caras
You hear
atirando.
me? Righto. You like what you see, Trigger? You want to fly like me? I can teach you a few things back at base. You can try to hide it with fancy words, but we know you're just a coward, Count.
Caramba!
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me? Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander. Commander McKenzie? Damn it!
Ei, deu ruim, hein?
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Ah, obrigado, mano. Liberou a arma.
Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after it starts? This is the first unit. If Count's going forward, I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your lying tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Nossa, errei tudo.
15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target. My blood. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches.
Vem cá, meu parceiro. Chega mais, chega mais.
They're called sin lines.
Olha, olha. O maluco fazendo uma manobra aqui, velho. Ê, maluco.
High roller, you've got company.
Vai fugir não, meu parceiro.
Oh yeah, adding this one to my score.
Vamos lá, mano. Vamos pro próximo aqui, ó. Porque tem esse otário aqui, ó. Já era. Errei, mano. Vou focar nesses vermelhão aqui, velho, ó. Aqui, ó. Mais um aqui.
Focus on destroying the target.
Vem cá, meu parceiro, pode não. Já era. Tem mais um ali, mano. A gente tem que focar nele, senão vai dar ruim, hein. Aquele ali, ó.
Watch your mouth.
Aqui, mano, vamos focar nesse aqui, senão vai dar ruim, velho. Já era.
This is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head.
Focar naquele ali.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
Nossa, tem mais vindo, velho.
You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Vou pegar esses dois aqui, velho.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival.
Relaxa, meu pobre, meu parceiro. Aqui é nóis, mano.
So watch your back. Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Missile.
Ele já era.
Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Tem um atirando em mim, mano. Vou pegar ele, velho. Isso aqui, ó.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves
Aí,
anyway?
mano, já era.
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen?
Mano, vamos pegar aquele ali, velho. Nossa, os caras estão tirando em $100. Ui!
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Já era.
That Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid. Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Já era aquele ali também, mano.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Ali tá, mano. Tá bem ali, velho.
Please maintain silence for the moment. 3 targets remaining. I bet he killed Harling with his guns too. 1 bandit left. Take him down now. First come, first
Nossa,
served.
mano, essa aeronave aqui é boa, velho. Mais um aqui, hein?
Chaff and flares are running low. All targets confirmed eliminated. Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight. Cut the chatter, spare squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
É, foi até da hora essa missão, velho.
Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner.
É,
Spare 7. What happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing? Then you win. So what? You're not done? Just checking.
caramba, os caras não estavam botando fé na gente não, velho. Sendo que faz a gente destruiu tudo, velho. Que é isso, mano? Os caras estão tratando a gente como se fosse criminoso mesmo, velho. Mas também, né? Vamos pousar aqui na moral. Nossa, mano, que medo de explodir aqui, mano. No final deu tudo certo, né, velho? Isso aqui não é um jogo que tem muito o que comentar sobre ele, simplesmente jogar, né, velho? É um jogo que eu considero aí casual, né? Muito fácil, né? Muito difícil. Então é isso, tá aí o replay, a gente não precisa dele, né? Vamos continuar com a nossa história aqui, vamos ver o que vai dar, né, velho? Você já se inscreveu no canal? Já passou pela missão aí? Se você assistiu até aqui e não se inscreveu, pô, dá uma ajuda aí, velho.
Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Caramba, a gente já foi pra solitária, velho. Qual é, mano? Esses caras até atirando, velho. Tá aí um pequeno replay, uma fala simplificada, né? Eu acho muito da hora essa visão tática que a gente tem no final do jogo. No final de cada missão, né? Então é isso aí, bora lá, partiu. Próxima missão, é nóis! Mais uma cutscene aí, pra gente entender um pouco da história.
Liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Usea absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though.
Foda.
Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji.
Porra, nome do cara, velho.
When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Usea. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Usea became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime.
Foda, mano, foda.
Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Mano, a história é bem confusa, velho. Eu mesmo lendo, prestando atenção, eu não consigo entender a história do jogo. Mas tá bom. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer agora, mano. Deixa a história desenrolar aí e bora jogar.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Que isso, mano. Os caras são realmente bem inflexíveis em relação a gente. Caramba. Então vamos lá, né, velho? Iniciar missão. A gente testou essa nave aqui, a XFA-27. Vamos para outra, CFA-44. Interessante, mano. Partiu. Nossa, olha isso, olha essa arma, velho. Pô, gostei dessa, hein, velho. Mas acho que a gente não vai lutar contra muitas forças... Avião, a gente vai lutar contra terrestres, né, velho? Forças terrestres, né?
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Ok, sem problema, né? Vamos lá. Mesmo que dificulte um pouco a missão, a gente vai testar todas essas naves e depois eu vou escolher as naves e conforme a necessidade de cada missão. Bom que eu vou vendo também como é cada aeronave, como é cada arma e como isso pode ser útil. Então ok, vamos lá.
All aircraft spread out and attack.
Olha.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard
Legal.
the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as attack, aren't you,
O interior é
Spirit?
bem bonitinho.
Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Vamos ver se a gente consegue usar ela.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Nossa, mano.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat.
Da
Feel
hora.
free to take them out. Leave them to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. Spare 15, locked on. What are the odds of getting out alive? That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Não vamos decolar, não.
We're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as
Caramba, eu tô
targets.
caindo, velho. Eita,
The
não.
vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target. We're on official fly swatter.
Não, 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 não cai não, cai não.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Any regular aircraft that join
Eu vi uma
later
nave
needing
aqui
any repairs or
voando,
ammo will
velho.
fly over the
Voando
return.
não, lá, ó. Aquilo,
However, you
aqui.
guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash
Isso
that
aqui, a
base.
torre.
Am I off?
Já era.
You're gonna wish this mission never ended. Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around. Spare 6.
Isso aí, mano.
I'll try the building, so support me. Take care of the anti-aircraft.
Vamos destruir essa base inteira, velho.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one, Oscar. That was fast.
Pô, mano, essa nave aqui é da hora.
Rhino. Trigger. Rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Nossa, quase, hein? Já era, mano.
Can't hit enemies who come knocking. This mission is ridiculous.
Nossa, velho. Tá caindo. Certo, velho? Nossa, mano. Vem cá, desvia não, meu parceiro. Já era.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
Ah, meu filho, eu vou eliminar todos dessa base aqui.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day. The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them.
Aí,
Why are you
mano.
acting like some big shot, Count?
Foi a base inteira, mano. Bora pra
Trigger's the one who
próxima.
did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that, full band?
Sei lá, mano. Eu gostei dessa arma aqui, hein?
Spare 15 firing railgun. Take that.
Pô, mas acertar com ela também é difícil. Não é nada fácil usar ela também. Ah, acertei. Próximo, a gente tem que dar uns rasantes muito loucos. Olha. Já era. Aqui tem muito.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Trigger smoked him. Spare 15 launching missile. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Já era. Vamos lá, quanto mais pontos a gente marcar antes de acabar o tempo, melhor.
Our attack angles are limited. Javelin flares are running low.
Já era.
Locked on.
Vamos lá, quanto mais a gente eliminar, menor, velho. Melhor, né? Foi assim, mano. Concentração total aqui, que a gente é um piloto foda. Vamos Vamos dar a volta aqui, né? Pô, da hora, hein? Ah, mano, tá atrapalhando ali. Nossa, mano, que manobra, velho. A gente acerta. Pou. Da hora. Mano, eu sou muito bom pra pilotar a aeronave, velho. Acertar isso aqui, já era. Nossa, mano, acertou, ai! Errou, meu parceiro, errou! Nossa, mano, é difícil acertar. Mano, eu mostrei esses dois aqui que tá dando trabalho.
It's amazing how many people write their password unknown by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. Anyone out there besides Trigger think they can destroy the target?
Torre. Não, cai não.
Tabloid, missile, move it!
Nossa, mano, esse avião é muito estável.
AA gun down. Locked on target.
Ai, acerta não, mano.
Spare 15, missile away. Target hit.
Outro! Os caras tão tacando missão sem dó, velho. Aí já era, mano. Tem esse.
Railgun fired. In gun range. AA gun down.
Pô, não acertei aquele ali, velho.
You know, I'm gambling with my life out here.
Missile. Caution. Caution.
Spare 15, SAM site
Tô ficando
down.
bom, velho. Só que os caras tão atirando em mim sem dó. Já era, mano. Nossa meta é 17 mil. A gente tá em 15, falta 2. Quase, velho. Já era aquilo ali, mano. Nossa, velho. Vem cá, meu parceiro. Você vai tirar em mim, vai ficar por isso mesmo? Nossa, eliminando outra base, velho. Tem mais uma. Tá, a gente só tem mais 5 minutos de gameplay e apareceu mais. Agora é duro, irmão. Caramba. Os caras estão atacando sem dó nem piedade. Vou destruir aquele monte que tem ali, ó. Vou ignorar esses drones, porque eles dão muito trabalho. Vamos lá, faltam 2 mil, né? De pontos pra gente. Da hora esse canhão.
That lion son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Locked on target. Triggers destroyed.
Já era, mano. Eu vou focar nas tropas terrestres, não vou focar nos aviões não, mano, porque avião dá muito trabalho.
Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail. I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit. I'm still at the table. High roller missile, another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of
Você
this.
tá doido. Um morreu, já era.
Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out. Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Do grupo já morreu.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
A gente bateu a nossa meta, agora é só esperar o tempo da missão acabar. E já era, mano.
Another man down. There's no point.
A
Retreat.
gente não pode morrer.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I missed my aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots? Shut up. Try and stop it. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead.
E a gente tá quase morrendo, a gente tá com 80% de dano.
Ground troops. Spare 11, just do your job. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
Tomar cuidado pra não tomar tiro agora, mano. Quem tomou, morreu.
Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Decision on your part. I've still got top score.
É, mas a gente continuar tomando tiro, a gente vai se ferrar.
Everyone knows you want to fight
Opa, opa,
I can't get close enough to try.
opa.
Trigger, he's got a
Não,
lock.
não. Nossa, mano, tá foda.
Hostile on your tail. Engage or face punishment. Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
Não, meu parceiro, pode me acertar, não.
Pay for this.
Nossa, mano, os caras tão tirando a gente sem dó.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle the best once and for all. Trigger eliminated.
Sai fora.
3 minutes remaining. Spare 2, launching missile. Missile evading. Box 2. A gun down.
Boa, velho.
Tablet, take 6. Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid. Behind! Hostile has a lock.
Tá calma nessa hora.
Vehicle down.
Ui, não bate não, velho. Não.
Hostile has a lock. Locked on target. There's no way this base can be attacked from the air.
É, mano, sabe que é atirar sem dó na gente?
Evading! Watch out, you've got company.
Nossa,
2
mano.
minutes remaining.
Tem que sobreviver 2 minutos.
Missile incoming! Break!
Não. Nossa, mano do céu, bate não.
Trigger crashed. Truly an idiot.
Nossa senhora.
Confirmed kill on AA gun. On your 6.
Relaxa, meu parceiro, relaxa.
Locked on, bandit. You're low on missiles.
Mano. Eita porra. Eita, acerta nós não, velho. Mano, manobra evasiva que tá foda.
You'll get fired from the ground. Watch out, you've got company. 1 minute remaining.
Nossa, mano, vocês viram? Eu passei no túnel ali, mó foda, mano.
Missile inbound, evade. Hostile has a lock.
Nossa, errei aqui, velho.
They have me spiked.
Mano. What? Errei de novo.
Launching missile. Attack missile. If only I could bring a radio to lift my spirits. Vehicle down. Bandit in my sight.
Eita, não.
They're taking off from inside.
Nossa, mano. Você viu, mano? Os caras estão atirando sem dó, velho. 13 segundos aí. Olha lá, velho. Você tá doido. Um segundo. Missão cumprida, meus amigos. Mas mesmo assim, a gente pode morrer, não.
You've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass. Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Poxa, mano, sufoco pra não morrer, velho.
Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
Jogamos demais agora pra não morrer, vocês viram, mano? Tá aí o replayzão, enquanto vai rolando o replay aqui, deixa eu desligar esse rádio. Perfeito. Vai rolando o replay aí, deixa eu... Vamos dar uma mudada aqui no replay, vai. E é isso, galera, eu vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui, o vídeo já tá bem grande e... Desculpa aí pelos erros e tal, mas se você gostou do vídeo, tá gostando da série de ex-combat, se vocês puderem deixar o like pra dar aquela força, eu agradeço muito. O canal tá beirando 200 inscritos no momento da gravação desse vídeo. Eu tô feliz com isso, cara, muito obrigado. Se você fez parte desses 200, muito obrigado por estar me ajudando, muito obrigado mesmo. E espero que você goste dos próximos conteúdos do canal. Então é isso aí, valeu e falou!